Welcome to Kids Creative Club. I'm Lizzie with a special Christmas edition. This is a really fun gift that you can make for your family and friends. It's pretty cheap to make too, because the recipe that I'm about to give you for the biscuits goes a really long way. It probably makes over 100 biscuits. So what is it that I'm making here? It's a biscuit bouquet, and you can see here that I've got kind of like a bunch of biscuits. It's like a bunch of flowers, but it's a bouquet of biscuits, and I've made them with a Christmas theme. I've got red, green and white, hundreds and thousands, and a Christmas ribbon. So I'm going to show you how to make the biscuits, and then I'll show you how to put it together to make this really cute bouquet of biscuits that you can give to your family and friends this Christmas. You'll need 5 cups of self-raising flour, 1 cup of sugar, a tin of condensed milk, 500 grams of butter, and a pack of wooden skewers. Let's get baking. We're going to measure out 1 cup of the white sugar. We're just going to put everything in a really big mixing bowl. The biggest you've got. This makes a lot of cookies. So, 1 cup of sugar. And if anyone's wondering, how many quarter cups would there be in 1 cup? I bet you know it's 4. How many half cups would there be in this 1 cup of sugar? I bet you know that one too. It would be 2. So I'm going to put that in there. Now, we're going to need 5 cups of self-raising flour. Now, if your family doesn't want you to make a big mess, some supermarkets do sell pre-made cookie dough that you can buy in a roll, but I always make my own. Let's measure out 5 cups of self-raising flour. Of flour. Add the condensed milk. So you might need someone to help you open that. It can be a bit tricky. Like that. And we're going to pour that in. Now, I'm going to get the 500 grams of butter and a really big bowl. I'm just going to cut the butter into cubes using a butter knife. You might need to get someone to help with this, especially if the butter's a bit hard. Okay, so a big bowl of cubed butter, and we're going to add 1 cup of sugar to that. Now, using one of these electric beaters, we're just going to cream the butter and sugar together until it's light and fluffy. Now we're going to add in the flour and the condensed milk. Now this is a really big bowl. You might need a bit of help with this. This makes a lot of cookie dough, and you can actually freeze it in logs as well. And then just take the log out and let it defrost and slice it and bake cookies, and then you'll always have fresh cookies that way. So we're just going to incorporate all of this. Just mix it in. So that's all mixed in. I'm going to put this on the bench and roll it out. Alrighty, so Christmas tree. So Christmas tree cookie. I'm going to get the skewer and insert it. You'll probably need an adult to help with this. Insert it right through the middle there to about halfway, and pop that on the tray, and just keep going with that. There we go, so that's how they look on the tray. These are going to go into a moderate oven, which is about 180 degrees Celsius, and hopefully we'll have some nice little Christmas tree cookies. Before you ice the cookies, you want to make sure that they're absolutely cool. Any warm cookies will make the icing melt. Today I'm just going to do white icing, but feel free to do some coloured icing by just adding a few drops of food colouring. You're going to need 2 cups of icing sugar and about 4 tablespoons of milk. Looks pretty good. Just make sure there are no lumps. Okay, now when you're getting the biscuits out of the oven, you will need to have an oven mitt and maybe even get an adult to help with this bit. Here are the round ones. They turned out probably a bit better than the Christmas tree ones, which were a little bit blurry around the edges. So these turned out pretty well. I'm going to let them cool for 5 or 10 minutes and then very carefully put them on a cooling rack to cool. Okay, now we're going to get our biscuits or cookies on a skewer and add a little bit of this white icing. So I'm going to keep going with the rest of these. Once you've let your cookies dry and you've decorated them like that, now's the time to make them into a bouquet. You're going to need a glass jar, some tissue paper, it can be any colour, and lots of ribbons that you can choose from. You probably need a pair of scissors too. Go. I'll give you a close-up. This is the, oops, today one just went rolling. This is the Christmas biscuit bouquet. So, Merry Christmas